New day, new place. Today, let us explore Bangkok by river. Where I am right now is Don Mueang Airport. Okay, there are two airports in Bangkok which I didn't know about it. So when I took the flight and came down, I landed here, which is about 40 kilometers away from Bangkok. Okay, at the moment I am on the metro station. It's so high up the ground level that you can actually see the airport. We just saw one aeroplane landing. Immediately you will see on the other runway a plane is taking off. That is, that is the beauty of it, because in Bangalore I've not seen that happening. Either it takes off or lands. The rest of the plane have to either circle around on the ground or in the air. What you see right now, it is already on more than 200 kilometers per hour, but from a distance we can't literally make out. It's time for it to take off itself. You'll only feel it only when you are inside the plane. Otherwise you'll not see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the metro. We'll take the metro and then head towards the city. I had the option of taking the cab. Cab was costing me around 300 plus 306 baht. But I thought, why don't I explore the metro? And the best part was this metro that we are actually climbing on. It is probably 3 stories higher than the ground level. 3 stories higher. Okay, that's how it is. Underneath you have flyovers, you have roads where people commute by cars. Okay, so this is how it is here. I'm talking about 40 kilometers away from main airport, and even the main Bangkok, this is about 30 kilometers odd. So that's how it is. And here what I noticed was people don't speak loudly. So like I said, we've come on to explore Bangkok by the river. So I've gotten to hop on, hop off boat. Meaning anytime you want to hop on, you can hop on. Hop off. There are eight stations that you can actually get down and get up. So I've taken a daily pass which is 150 baht. So I can get down any number of times, get down any number of times. Each stop has its own value. You can actually explore when you get off. You go inside, see everything. Like in the last stop, if you actually get in down, you have Freedom Park, you have Khawsan Road and all that, which is famous for the nightlife. Okay, the first time if you don't know, this is my first trip overseas. On the river bank there are such tall buildings, and the river is clean even though it has rained crazily. Okay, and it has brought in all sediments. It's supposed to be blue in color. The river, it is brown. That is the amount of sand, mud it has brought in, but it is clean. And the residents here are told in about 8 days from day after tomorrow, be careful because the water level is going to rise and it can come indoors. So these people are all prepared for it. They're just waiting. If the dam opens, the water is going to be intense here, so they're ready for it. What I noticed was Bangkok was not made today or yesterday. It was made years ago. The kind of planning they have put in is something that which I was very impressed about it. I hope in India this had happened. I saw this development in Thane in 2023 when I drove around Thane. They had made the roads, they had made the buildings, none was occupied, and then they started asking people to come and settle down. But otherwise in Bangalore, where I used to live, Banaswadi, if you actually come, the houses were built, and wherever there was gap in between, that's where the road was made. Okay, that is how it is. Pathetic, I'm telling you. Even though I'm a Bangalore, I'm a Kannadiga, I have to admit it. And traffic jam. There is no relief. Talking about traffic jam, I had the opportunity of going from this airport to the other airport, because from there, Bangkok to Bangalore, I have my flight. I wanted to experience how it is going to be. So I took the cab and went. When I sat down in the cab, I saw traffic ahead of me, beside me, and behind me. Okay, so I got involved in talking to these are the stations you can get off, get on. You got it. There are 8 stations, different kinds. So you can actually there are many places you can actually visit, like Buddha Temple, the Grand Palace. Okay, shopping malls. Icosian is a shopping mall area where you will get any kind of product that you wanted. Okay, so remember that. So I was talking about that when I spoke to the driver, I asked him what time does he start work. He said he starts his work at 3 in the morning. I said, why do you have to start so early? You can start 6, 7 after the sun rises. He says, look at the traffic. He told me, look ahead, look right, look left, look behind. See how much of traffic. And you know what the speed he was driving? He was clocking 120 kilometers per hour. So rest of the cars, rest of the traffic at 120. And for them, that was traffic. I said, come to Bangalore, come to India. I said, he said, is traffic less than this year? I said, very, very less only. He covered 40 kilometers in 25 minutes. Can you even imagine it in any of the metros in India? Can you imagine? You cannot imagine. That is how differently it is built here. I've not seen people honk. They don't honk. They let people cross the road first, then the traffic will move. Okay, I've not seen any vehicle with a scratch. I've not. It looks as new as possible. I've seen very old vehicles. I've seen brand new vehicles, the branded ones and the modified ones. The tuk-tuks you talk about it, the local buses you talk about it, or the double-decker buses you talk about. Everything. If you ask me to rate out of 10, I will give 10 out of 10. They were, you won't believe, in India, Hilux car, Toyota Hilux, they use it as luxury car. In Bangkok, they're using it for transport or goods. Imagine the level of development which has happened here. So I was speaking to the locals. How did they do all this? When did this happen? They said that this has happened over 50 years ago. The planning was such for these people. All the roads are wide. All the roads are wide. Discipline. It's so disciplined that if you get a green in one signal, you'll have green throughout the journey. If you have a red, it's all red. So once the traffic opens, you can just pass by. Simple, you can just pass by. So enjoy the beauty. I'll tell you what the eyes capture, camera will never justify it. But unfortunately, whatever my eyes captured, which is in my brain, I cannot download it and show it to anybody. So that is the worst part of it. And I also would like to mention that if you are actually coming to Thailand, which I've not gone to any other country, so only this I can talk about it. Come with IDP, International Driving Permit. That will work out much cheaper, much cheaper as such, rather than transport. If you just hire a bike for 300 baht, go around, you just need about 100 baht of petrol. That's all you'll require. You can go anywhere you want, come back in a day. That's how it is here. Remember IDP, get the license and come in, because Indian driver's license is not valid here. That is where I got the pin. So as soon as I go back to India, the first thing I'm going to do is that. Second thing is bring in enough cash to Thailand, because not everywhere they will accept cards. My debit card didn't work at all. I'm telling you, bring in enough of cash. Otherwise, you will pay unnecessary transaction charges. Okay, minimum, whether you draw small amount or big amount, 220 baht they will charge you. On top of it, the commission which will come in. Okay, the ATM charges which will come in. Keep all that in mind. Look at the skyline here. Daytime, if it looks like this, night when it is lit up, imagine how it is going to be. I've seen some videos, after I shot this video, it is beautiful. Don't think if you've seen in the morning, it is over. That evening, what great. Don't ever think that way. Evening itself is totally different. I missed. And the other thing that I want to say is, people come for 5 day, 7 day holiday, visit Thailand and go. Trust me, this is my 16th day and I've not explored anything at all. That is how much is there for you to see. And even if, let's say, in Bangkok, you want to sit, there are places where I will tell you, the metro is going by, you are next to a restaurant. Okay, you are probably about 4 or 5 stories up. You are looking at it. It's a nice dining area as such. There are things that you can't even imagine. There is something like Maldives kind of a hotel that you can go and have it. In Maldives, you have the resorts, right? You have things like that. You have metros which are running 4 floors below the ground. 4 floors, I'm talking about it. It is just not just one metro. If there are metros running, to and fro, when you come 1 floor up, there are metros running in diagonally. When you come 1 floor up, there is another metro which is running in. So much of metros are running underneath Bangkok. Underneath itself, the flyovers are great. I'm telling you about it. Even though there is the vehicles, the number of vehicles in Bangkok is large. I mean, what English am I saying? But it is moving. It is not stagnant. It is just not stagnant as such. That's how it is. Okay, there are many things. Look at this. You can actually get off the stop, go around, explore it, come back. Okay, so don't be in a hurry. If you come to Bangkok or any place in the world that you want to go, stick around in one place or two place, explore the whole thing, then come back some other time and explore the rest. Don't be in a hurry that I will go to Bangkok one day, Pattaya one day, and Phuket another day. Okay, you might put a tick mark saying that I've seen, but I will tell you, when you go back, if you see someone else's video, you will say that how many places you have missed. Or even if you manage to cover everything in the short period of time that you're visiting, when you go back home, go back to India or wherever you're coming from, the body beating that you would have had, you can't even imagine it. Okay, you might require 2 days of extra rest. That is how it's going to be. And especially, I will tell you, if you're taking Indigo flight, don't take it. Do not take Indigo flight. It is not worth it. Seats are not comfortable. Even when you have check-in baggage. If you ask them to put a fragile sticker on your bag, they won't even do it. They are that careless. I'm telling you, they are that careless. Choose some other airline as such. Choose well in advance. I learned. You see, my up and down ticket costed me 31,000, but there were people who have paid only 13,000. 3,000 go up and down. There are websites for it. If you are interested, let me know through the DM. I will message you as such. There are ways of saving money. Every money that you save, you can spend on your holiday. I'm telling you. So my expectation is, including the tickets for 16 days, it should not go over a lakh of rupees. For 16 days, it should not go over a lakh, including my tickets. I've seen people coming through travel agents for a 9-day trip, excluding tickets per head. They have paid 65,000 for 9 days. 65,000. I'm talking about a lakh, including tickets. Tickets, I made a mistake. I told you. You got it. So 16 days, and I'm telling you, huge. That includes my personal happiness. You got it. You got what I mean. There are things. If only you settle down in one place, if you stay in one place. This is basically what you see right now. Is the naval headquarters. You got it. So there are the plenty for you to see. I'm just down south of Thailand. Imagine, center Thailand, northern Thailand, how beautiful that will be. Beautiful. But definitely, I'm going to go back. I can't go back again in the next 45 days. For simple reason is only one entry in 2 months that they've given. 2 months visa that they gave me. Only one. Multiple entries are not allowed. So I have to wait till November 27th. Thereafter I'll go. Okay, but they will start charging visa processing fee and all that. That shouldn't be a problem, but I have an idea. But that is the peak season, so I have to worry about it. After March, say the season ends, but the rain starts. That's the worst part of it. If you look at it, November to March is where the season is. It rains thereafter, but Indonesia is just below your Thailand, but it starts raining in November. Okay, so it is kind of difficult to understand where in the world will you go, because here when it rains, it doesn't rain, it pours. I remember when I took the flight from Phuket to Don Mueang. You will not believe, I had to just cross 300 meters for me to get onto the bus to come to the airport. I could not cross 300 meters. It was that much of pouring, and it poured for 2 hours. I was panicking, because for that 300 meters of crossing the road, the taxis were asking me, the tuk-tuks were asking me, so-called autos in India, 200 baht for 300 meters. That's how it is. It'll pour means it'll pour. You might not have experienced that kind of a rain in India, but I've experienced that already in Thailand, even in Andaman. It's the same weather. When it rains, you will not know. It'll be sunny, bright, sunny. This is what Arun. This is where the temple is, the famous temple that people will go. So what we have decided is, we'll go to the end, and from there we'll come back, hop on, hop off, hop on, hop off. Every place we'll do it, but at the moment I'm quite worried that the weather is changing. It is turning dark. It could rain any moment. When it starts raining, you know that you can't get in. And also, let me tell you, two places, the entry visit will be over at 3:30. So you have to come very early in the morning as such. Even this, what I'm talking about, the temple, you see it in the night from outside. I'm talking about any of the restaurants, you sit and see it. The beauty that you will get it. I've not seen it with my own eyes. I've seen the videos. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, I'm telling you. And if you want to live longer, if you get a citizenship, I think you should settle down in Thailand. Believe me, there is no honking, no shouting, peace of mind as such. That's what I've experienced. I never thought I will go out of the country. Seriously, I'm telling you. And when I had the opportunity to go to Singapore or settle down in the US, I opted out. I wanted everything to happen in Bangalore for me, but now this is not the place I want to stay. I don't want to stay. Or even India, if you would ask me to stay, I would rather stay in Odisha or Kashmir or Uttarakhand. I'm telling you, it's cost of living there is much cheaper, much peaceful. You will live longer. The weather is beautiful. Okay, all that to talk about it. So now that we're in Thailand, let us talk about Thailand as such. So this boat that you will come, you can sit on top and enjoy the beauty. You can turn around your head 360 degrees if we can. If we can't, you turn around. You turn around and see it. That's how it is. Oh God, do you see the black clouds forming? It is forming. It is. Get ready, people. I'm not too sure if I will be able to go into each and every place. I'm not too sure about that part of it. Okay, so in Thailand, don't worry about veg food or non-veg food. Do not worry about it. You want to explore non-veg in a different way, yes, you get it. Okay, so lots of variety you will get it. So not to worry on that part of it. And on in the non-veg front, I'm not going to explore much because only fish from the seafood I will have it. Otherwise, I don't have anything. And then chicken though I have. Pork I don't eat. Beef I don't eat. Okay, so for me, exploring more is not an option. You got it? Okay, so saying so. So I think we are coming too close to the end because it's only a 30-minute, by boat. 30 minutes is all it takes from end to end. That is provided you're going non-stop. These are all the hotels that you can stay and watch view by the river side. If you notice it, the rim of that wall is only 2 feet away from the topmost part of the water, just 2 feet away. If little more rain or water is released, that's the end of it. It will get in the other side. For a change, did you notice? I'm actually giving you the speed trap of the boat. Do you see it? I'm giving a few other options as well. I don't know if you've noticed it. Inclination, elevation, okay, all that I'm giving you. What do you say? So far, I say that Thailand is beautiful. It's really beautiful as such. So Bangkok itself, I think you will require about 10 or 12 days for you to see things because there's so much to do. So much to do. See, I hated to go to Bangkok because I've seen Bombay, I've seen Bangalore, Chennai, I've seen Delhi. I don't like crowded places. I don't like to see the infrastructure. That's why I'm hesitating to even go to Dubai. I don't want to see buildings. I don't appreciate the kind of buildings they've built. But here it's totally different. It is just not buildings that you will see. It's I don't know. I don't have words for it. Okay, the places that you will sit and enjoy is different. There is one place where you can do a skywalk. You can walk on top of the building. I didn't even go there. I'm keeping it for the last, in the sense when I'm going to come back again, because I know how to do the cost cutting now that I have done the homework. Because first outside trip outside India, I did not have an idea. Mistake was I didn't carry more currency. Second thing is the license. I told you I didn't bring in forex cards. Okay, I didn't bring in credit cards. Those are the mistakes. And what I didn't know was if I take it on a daily basis, I will end up paying more. Okay, so if you take it for a long period of time, you will get it at even half the price as such. So that's one thing. You don't have to go for high funda hotels. You don't, because hardly you will ever be in the hotel. You'll only go there to sleep or to clean up. That's about it. Otherwise, you're not there. You're most of the time outside. So these mistakes I've learned. And the commuting, I realized that commuting, the best thing is to have your own vehicle. Own vehicle is not your vehicle that you bring in. You can actually drive down also to Thailand from India through Burma and all this stuff. But I think it would work out a little expensive for the duty and all that they will charge you. But you can hire a bike and go around. And so I have complete idea about it. So next time when I come, probably I think I will spend only a lakh of rupees for 2 months. I'm dead sure about it. I'm dead sure I will just need a lakh of rupees for 2 months. That's how it's going to be. So So cost cutting and all that I've understood about. So that is the plus point when you go there. If you actually stay for a longer period of time, if holiday is going to be 5 days or 7 days, it's not. I don't think it's ever a holiday. You're basically like you're just taking a break from work. It should not be. Holidays should be like peace of mind. You should be able to get in whenever you want, get out whenever you want, not whenever your boss wants. The reporting and all this. No, that is not a holiday. If that is so, and you're looking at 5 day, 7 day itinerary from me and all, forget about it. It is. I can't even think about a 5 day, 7 day. I did that for about 4 days that I went to Kerala trip. I covered the whole of Kerala. I was on the road. I was on the road. There are a lot of things I missed and passed by and went. The second time when I went, I stayed there for 2 months. I realized what all I missed. But claim that I've seen, like anybody else, I claim that, oh, I've seen Kerala. Trust me, had not seen anything. A lot of people say, oh, I've gone to Uttarakhand. What have you seen in Uttarakhand? Dehradun, Badrinath, Kedarnath. What about rest? Have you seen Bainital and all that? No, you've not seen. So don't talk like that. So I think we're coming to close to that after this bridge, because I've seen in the photos. Okay, they'll give you that chart. Okay, what is there, where is there, and I see a bridge. So once we, it is a rope bridge. Once you get there, that's the last stop. Get down, go around, walk around, see around, and decide what you would like to do. Okay, so that's how it is. So, yeah, all in all, so far 16 days was amazing. I'm telling you, amazing. Okay, so even Krabi, see the places that I already know about because I was there. Krabi, you need 7 days. Nothing less than 7 days is such. Patong, you will require 7 days at least. More than 7 days actually, because when you have thousands of restaurants, why would you not want to try it? Thousands, and the view is different at different time. It is different. I mean, you will see people in the water, in the ocean, but if it rains, it's totally no visitors there. Why? They're already in the water. What is the rain going to do to them? I don't understand it. So there is a lot of things to learn. Okay, the culture of these people, how they look at tourism, how do they treat tourists. There's so much you will learn. You can bring back that knowledge to your hometown. You will probably come back with so much of peace of mind that you might not want to ever fight or shout at anybody and give way to other people. There's so much that you will learn. But if you're coming in for a short period of time and going, I have no clue what you will learn and go. Probably you might even take bad memories and go back. Because I know somebody recently, because he thought he will manage on his own. He spent double the money that I have spent as of now, and all the wrong mistakes. No, that it doesn't work that way. Okay, so example, let's say you go to Bangkok. You said you spend 2 days and get out. There are so many places for you to see. You might not want to go back. You might not even want to go back, I'm telling you, because you'll think that, hey, for 2 other spots that I missed, why will I go back? This is what will happen. So when you go, you finish everything, and then go back. Simple as that. So we're just going to go walk around what is there to see. But definitely, I think this was a beautiful shot. What do you say? How did I do that? I can do much more. But I'm telling you, no, because the first time that I'm coming out, I want to save time, save money, see more, which is not happening. Okay, at the same time, editing and all this stuff, do it. No, it is not happening at all. I need to have peace with me. Okay, peace by my side. I right now I'm in pieces, because so much I want to do before I go back. Because I've booked my return tickets, and I'm not too sure if I'll postpone it. Even though I have validity of a visa for 2 months, I'm not too sure about it. So this is on the banks of Chayo Prayo River. Remember that part of it. It is definitely going to rain. I'm not too sure if we're going to ever visit anything else. That will be the end of the story, I think, here. I think so. I can predict this rain. I can really predict this rain. Okay, so the last place we've come, you have Khao San Road, then this. Okay, Kaosan Road, they say that come after 6 o'clock. There is a Buddha temple also, very close from there. So remember these things, and I will shoot again. I will come back again if I miss it. Even if I'm done with this trip in Thailand, I'm going to definitely come back. It's a place. I just read a board which said the floor is wet. Be careful. Already, I almost slipped and fell. I already have a week back. I would have hurt myself. I thought on this, where it is hard surface, where will it slip? It did. So it's you can't be careless. So I will show you this. It's a summary of the whole journey, and I will also show you the last shot where actually it is raining, and you will not see me sitting on top. You will not see me going to the palace. You will not see me going to the temple. You will not see me going to the shopping mall. You will not see me going and eating things because it will start pouring. So, in a new day, new place, I will see you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay alive. But what is my experience about Thailand? Great. Absolutely great. Even though probably I've seen only 10% or not even 10% of what Thailand is, I feel already great about it. Okay, there is maybe even if I don't think I will get a citizenship here. If I get it, it's a place to even do business. But I'm a vagabond, right? I would like to go around the world. Okay, now that I've got a feeler what to do. I think I will do very well. So I told you I'm sitting inside. Do you see it? It looks like a cage. No, upper deck, nobody is sitting there. Lower deck, everybody has come because it is pouring. It is a pouring. I think I'll head back to my room. So I'll see you when I see you again. Right, take care. Bye from Thailand.